How does it feel to provide for somebody only for that same person to give the credit to another who is entirely not involved or does not contribute to the person's success? Let me rephrase that question. How would you feel if somebody you've made ignore you to give praises to some other person who wasn't even there for them, who contributed nothing to their success? Now, what am I trying to say right now? You see the subject, the news above. I think this news was being said by the General Overseer of Living Faith, otherwise known as Winners Chapel. I'm talking about the person of Daddy G.O. David Oyedepo. As you can see what he said, God and not church offerings, but my first aircraft. Honestly, news like this are something I always want to talk about. You know why? Upon seeing this news, I went straight to the comment section because I think I saw it on Punch. Although I watched the video as well anyway, I heard him, so I knew he's actually said so. Said that it is God and not the church offerings that bought its first aircraft. So many people along the comment section actually succumb to it, like, yes, only God can actually do that. And that beats my imagination a lot. Humans, especially in this part of the world called Nigeria or West Africa, there is no way anybody can tell me that we can be redeemed from this religious madness. It's going to be very difficult. Daddy Gio, how does God buy aircraft? In what currency? By what means? For goodness sake, your church members, your flocks of sheep produced that aircraft by their way of tithe, offering, first fruit, and vows. That is how they come about the money, sir. When you tell them that they are not responsible, that they are not the one that bought the aircraft, you've just trashed their effort. And the gullible church followers will not see anything wrong with this. You spend your hard-earned money to pay this man tithe, offering, first fruit, and other voluntary donations to the church. And at the end of the day, he said you are not responsible for it. You see how painful that is ought to have been. If you were a sane and normal follower of these Daddy Geos, you will understand that they don't even put you into account. Your effort, your contribution to their daily life and success, they don't acknowledge it. They believe it's God. See, you church members are the God blessing your Daddy Geo. I just wonder how long it's going to take for you people to know this. Without church tithe offering and all those things, Daddy Oyedepo will not be flying a jet. There's no two ways about it. Before you became who you are now, owning that big church, in what other profession were you practicing? What other things were you known for? Because you own schools today, you own other establishments. They are all product of the church. And who are the golden chicken producing the golden eggs in the church? They are your flocks of sheep, your members. So they've made this possible for you, and you are now giving the credit to a non-existing God. Your church followers, your church members are your God. They are the God that made you and still making you. What is difficult in giving them the credit? Okay, and for you gullible sheep that might want to disagree with me or come to my comment section to talk rubbish, if this church tithe and offering does nothing to these people, why are they so serious about it? You see the energy they put when they are preaching against those that doesn't pay tithe and offering. They are so serious about it, especially this Adeboye, this Oyedepo, and the other one called David Ibiyome. When these people are talking about tithe and offering, it's obvious that you understand that their life is connected to it. It depends on it for survival. And here David Oyedepo is telling the world that his church members doesn't contribute to his aircraft and that God paid for it. In what currency, sir? From which bank did he make the transaction? From which company? How was God able to deal with? See, I don't get these things. Una they would think, church members, now they fit think. Winners Chapel people, your Daddy Gio just told you now that all your tithe, offering, first fruit are not noticed. If you like, continue. Now your money, now you mumu. Avozuo.